Tonight, an unsolved murder still haunting a community 10 years later.
I think about him all the time. I always wonder what happened to the people who did it to him.
And so do police. A defenseless man, partially deaf and blind, shot in the back doing the one thing that he loved, exercising in the park. And
tonight, 13 Action News anchor Mahsa Saeidi is at Anson's Sister City Park with a push to solve this case in a story you'll see only on 13 Action News.
We were at home that night and we heard the sirens, but we didn't know what had happened. It was so unfair and so unjust that anyone could do such a thing.
A thing so senseless, bloody, and brutal. It's the first time we're seeing pictures of the scene that night. The victim's glasses, his hearing aid. And this is usually where we show you the face of the victim, but even police never found a picture of Kevin Franchow.
It was July 26, 2009, a little after midnight. Kevin would walk in the park at night because his skin was sensitive to the sun. Police say on that night, 2 men robbed a woman. And then for no apparent reason, one of the men shot Kevin in the back, killing him.
He wasn't on a phone, he didn't have money, and one of the few joys he had in his day was to go out when the sun went down and walk through the park.
Detective Brian Kowalski was one of the first on scene. He says although Kevin was 38, he had the mental capacity of a 10-year-old, and he was partially deaf and blind. Tonight, Kowalski, who's taking over the case, hopes that someone will come forward.
Usually when something like this occurs, a girlfriend knows, a mother knows, a brother knows. People don't do things like this and not talk about it.
Oh, I don't like to think about him being forgotten. Well, that's why I think about him, and I say a little prayer for him.
A prayer from a neighbor who keeps his memory alive.
There was always Kevin, trotting down the street or trotting up the street with his little bag, with his videotapes and games to play with. Very simple, quiet, sweet young man.
One who lost his life and deserves justice at last. On our website, KTNV.com, how you can help solve this. Near Buffalo and Alta, Mahsa Saeidi, 13 Action News.